I have a feeling Apu is going to get what he fucking deserves. In this chapter, we discover that Lola has still not found a husband, and we know this because the chapter starts off with Lola proposing to Gotti without a ring, flowers, or being on one knee. And we know for sure that it's Lola because we see Chiffon in the background along with Capone and the child pairs. Now, here's the thing: when they were in Whole Cake Island, Lola and Chiffon's main purpose was to be married off their stranger, just so Big Mom could acquire more power. But when they escaped, they went straight back to doing just that, but this time with people of their own choosing. Now, this is kind of funny because they escaped Big Mom, but they never escaped her brainwashing. And the first page of the chapter continues from last week, which is one of the Beast Pirates pretty much pissing off Luffy. So, of course, we knew he was going to punch the guy, but I didn't know it was going to be a massive elephant gun, which shows, of course, how much he hates the guy. But on the other hand, that's going to cause a lot of disruption. But then again, this is supposed to be somewhat of a stealth mission, and Luffy again has let his emotions get the best of him. Now, of course, we knew this was going to happen because that's the type of character Luffy is. So, to be fair, it's not really a surprise that Zoro then comes in to check Luffy. But then, after hearing Luffy's reasons for doing what he did, he's like, oh yeah, I would have done the same. Now, Zoro's kind of hypocritical because before he even says that, he slices the whole second floor, which causes even more disruptions than Luffy's attack ever would have. And guess who spotted that whole thing? You guessed it, it was Snitchman Apu, aka Neighborhood Watch. So Snitchman Apu does what he does best and goes and tells on them. And literally, the last person who should have heard this was Queen, who is pretty much one of the strongest and high ranking member of the Beast Pirates. Now, at this point, let's say that Law was right, that these two would cause a lot of disruption. Here's the thing: Kid was there, but he decided to let Luffy and Zoro do it. So I thought initially that with him, Law might have been wrong, but it turns out by the end of this chapter that Kid delivers with, of course, good reason. Now, speaking of Kid, you'd think that after being beaten to the inch of your life by Kaido, the next time you face him, you might want to take a more logical approach to this and follow the plan. But of course, he lets his emotion get to him. Now, of course, I would have done the same thing too. If you think someone betrayed me and got me beaten to the inch of my life, and I finally catch this guy slipping, this first thing I'll do is split his wig. So, of course, it's not a good thing that he didn't follow the plan. It's not too bad either, because moments like this you cannot just let go. The Queen announces that one of the seats of the Flying Six will be up for grabs, and with that, it might have seen that I hope not, I hope Drake has not been found out. It's either that or Queen just simply does not like one of the members of the Flying Six. Maybe it might be a personal beef, which could be very unlikely, and then most likely be that after all this time that they probably know that Drake is spying for the Marines, but it's just they never bat an eye or paid too much attention because they don't see him as a threat, or they don't see the Marines as a threat. Now all the small users activate the Devil Fruit and get ready to attack Luffy and Zoro, right? And then we see Apu doing some next shit with his Devil Fruit. I've thought about that previously. I just never could understand what his Devil Fruit power is and what exactly it does. He touches his teeth, which represent a piano. Then he bangs on his chest, and then explosions start happening. I don't know exactly what this ability is, and it might be possible, or most likely will be explained later on in the future. But it seems as if that this ability that he has seems to be a long range thing. Because if you close in, he might be pissed. Because, I mean, to cause those explosions, it takes a while, right? He has to play possibly certain notes on his teeth. There might be a certain procedure that he has to do in order to activate those explosions. And if someone is close up, I guess he won't have the time to prepare for that. Not only does Luffy get hit by one of those explosions, it seems Zoro gets cut too. So, whatever this ability is, it seems that you can't sense it with Haki. Because Luffy's Haki, his observation Haki, is so strong at this point, right? So he should have been able to sense it, but he wasn't. Apu hits Luffy with another bomb, and before he's able to deploy the third one, Kid comes in and slaps this nigga. And that's pretty much how the chapter ends. Now, things I want to address is that I thought this was going to be kind of like Marineford, but it seems this fight is going to be over sooner than I thought it was going to be. So it's not going to take that long at all. And I think in about, let's say, 10 chapters, we should probably be um, the guys fighting one of the Yonkos, right? So, and I really hope Kid's fight with Apu um, ends as quick as it started, because Apu's a bitch ass nigga. You don't want to see people like that put up a fight. And I think it's perfectly right for Kid to do it, because think of all the shit that Apu put him and Hawkins through. And speaking of Hawkins, I have a feeling he might betray Kaido if he hasn't already done so. So click on the left to find out how devil fruits work, and click on the right to find out 5 major reveals about Kaguya Otsutsuki. Let me know what you thought about this chapter in the comment section down below, and I have nothing more to say. Bye.